Hello and welcome back, Squirrel Nation. I hope you're all having an outstanding day. For those of you who have not already, please support me in game. I would appreciate it. Quick note, I apologize. I miscropped this game, and it was either I give you the gameplay without being cropped or I remove my face cam. But I really feel like the face cam in this video is really important just because it kind of lets you feel how I'm feeling as the video goes. So I do apologize for that. I'm just a tech noob. Yeah, it's just my bad. With that said, quick things about today's video. We're going for a perfect game, and we are going for the Dream, the Demon with Rogue Guard and a 3-star Fallen Witcher. Will we get perfection? Will we get the Fallen Witcher? Find out now. Okay, so here we go. Diving into the game. Let's see what is happening. So anyways, we are starting later in the game just because, one, I didn't know the game was going to start out crazy and let me do this, and two, the game ends up going long like these type of games go, so I didn't want to have a 1-hour video. So anyways, we're starting off, we have a 2-star Fallen Witcher, we hit Dooms, our team is sick. Obviously, anytime you're going for a perfect game, your team is going to look extremely sick at crazy rounds, so round 12, we got a Doom, we got a 2-star Fallen Witcher, 2 stars all over the place. If you look at my bench, I was thinking of going for either some sort of Feather, or I was going to go towards some sort of Marksman or Warrior type team, so I was leaving my options open. And then the sickness just started happening. I actually got the Dooms the same exact round, so I got 2 Dooms the same round, and that was right before this game started. So anyways, we grab those and we are going in for it. And so we have that. Putting the other Doom, I'm kind of like, oh, I want to get it on there. I'm deciding, should I get rid of Wisp Seer? Should I not? And honestly, I should get rid of Wisp Seer because it's not better than a 1-star Doom, to be honest. I think it has like 50 more HP and no armor. Or I think they have, wait, no, I think they have the same armor. But anyway, so we're going with that. And we are carrying on. So the main part you all know of this video is going to be this is not a copy this play style type of thing. This is just like one of those games where you can have a lot of fun with the game. And to be quite honest, I needed it. Yesterday's video you all saw, I was playing a lot yesterday and I was practicing new style of play. And to be honest, practice kind of sucks. It gets you on tilt. It doesn't feel good losing. So this game is actually how I closed the night. So this was like a great ending game for me, and it was just a lot of fun. And there we go. We hit a Berserker too. Now I'm just like, oh, buddy. So my decision was, at this point, it was kind of like, do I go for a demon team? Do I go for some sort of like feather demons? Because I hit the 2-star Witcher really early, so I was actually thinking of going for Druid Demon, Druid with Fallen Witcher, which used to be a build, I think it was X-Scoundrel, or so. I think one of the other YouTubers made it pretty popular. It's just kind of an off-meta build. But anyway, so I was kind of thinking maybe I'll go towards that type of build, but then I started getting these other high-value warriors. I got the Poison Worm, so then I was thinking, oh, why don't I go for a 6 Warrior Demons? And then from scouting, we noticed that there are other mage teams. So then I started to think, oh, actually, and last time, if you remember, when I tried to pull off the ultimate combo being a 3-star Fallen Witcher with the Rogue Guard to get the just absolute highest possible DPS. So I tried that with the 6 Warriors. We saw that I kind of fell a little bit short. So I think I took all my lessons, all my hard-earned learning, and I applied it to this game. So let's see if that gets us not only the perfect game, but gets us to our 3-star Fallen Witcher with a Rogue Guard. That's the goal. That is the dream. So anyways, you can see from my bench, that's what I was thinking about, and now I have committed to 6 Warrior version, and now my thinking is, okay, so am I going 6 Warriors for Beast type of thing, or am I going to go for 6 Warriors with a Marine synergy? I do notice there's mages in the game, so that starts to weigh the Marine synergy. Also, I don't have a Tusker, and a Tusker is very important to go for Beast. I do put this on my Fallen Witcher, and the reason for that, I want the Orb of Regen on a Fallen Witcher, is Fallen Witcher benefits very much from mana regen, But also, if I can change that Orb of Regen into a Axe of Fury, then oh my god, it looks good. The thing about Fallen Witcher, and actually this game was a test for me, is the Axe of Fury works at melee range, which Fallen Witcher is before he ultimates. So what I wanted to test is, does the Axe of Fury, since he starts melee, I was thinking maybe it will actually use the Axe of Fury. Just like Dragon Knight, I think the same concept would apply, so I just wanted to test it. To be honest, I'd never tested it, and you know when I'm having fun games like this, I try to test things out. So I'm like, okay, let's try to get an Axe of Fury on our Fallen Witcher, and let's see, right? Maybe something in the code is wrong. They kind of, you know, left in that little thing in there, and then we could all exploit it or have a lot of good use out of it. Because if you imagine if a Fallen Witcher has Axe of Fury passive, which makes his auto attack AoE damage after he ultimates, I mean, it would get absolutely disgusting sick with the DPS. So anyways, that was kind of the goal. So here we are, we're building up, we are looking, I mean, so strong at round 17, right? 2-star Doom, 2-star Fallen Witcher, we have a Pirate Captain already, we even got a Siren with double mana items, and as soon as I hit that Siren, it's like goodbye Poison Worm, because yeah, I'm not going to go for, Poison Worm's not getting in there. I already have the Marine synergy, there's Mage teams, I have a double mana item, Siren, the Poison Worm's not getting in the game basically. So from here, yesterday we talked about kind of my new style, which is instead of re-rolling at like level 8 to try to get upgrades before other people, I just econ up and I go for levels. So that's another thing you're going to see in this game, and this is a good contrast to yesterday's game, where yesterday's game I didn't have the greatest luck you saw, and right, I think we ended up going 5th place, but like I said, this style, if you are getting lucky, just makes you absolutely go insane. Like first place is almost guaranteed. So that's the other thing why this is a cool game to watch. So anyways, we're starting our Fallen Witcher. Last time I failed all of you. I did not make the 3-star Fallen Witcher, and that was in my mind this game. I was like, you know, I need to deliver. Squirrel Nation is counting on me. They want this 3-star Fallen Witcher. They want the dream, and, you know, I'm going to bring it to them. So anyways, you can see it works really well for me, because the Fallen Witcher, you always, like when you have a Fallen Witcher team, you want to have the backline that's not taking damage, because when he ultimates, you want him to ultimate a full health unit. So that's why I think mixing it the way that I do in this game with like the Berserker with the Siren units that are probably not going to get hit as much, it works out really well. So now we do hit a Tusker. So now I grab it because, hey, when I mix in my 6 warriors, you know, I can use Tusker and Werewolf, and then we can introduce the Beast buff, so I'm just opening up that option. Another thing is, last time, if you remember, when we ran this, I didn't have Warlock synergy, I didn't have a Garrus, I didn't mix in some of the other stuff, but I did have more demons. I had a Shadow Devil in and stuff like that. So the route that I take in this game is a little bit different. Like I said, last time it didn't quite work out, so I wanted to try something new, experiment, and yeah, that became a thing. So my goal in this one was actually, I was going to try to target a Soul Reaper and the legendary Ghost Prophet so that I could get Warlock and a Garrus with those 2 heroes. And obviously to get legendaries, you can't really count on it, but I know that my strategy is I am going to aggressively level so that I can get to level 9, get to level 10 even, earlier in the game and still have an economy so I can reroll at those levels. And if you notice, I'm already level 8, I'm already 50 gold, and it's not even round 21 yet. So I'm way ahead of where I would normally be economy-wise. My economy is insane because of this fat win streak. So I'm looking at the other teams, I'm deciding how do I perform against them, and I basically say, you know what, I'm going to stomp on any of these teams. Because the only teams who have as much or more 2-stars than me, 1, their 2-stars are not nearly as high quality as mine are, and 2, they are under-leveled. So they're at level 7, they're not at level 8. But people are going to be going to level 8 this round, so actually I'm deciding, should I just power up to level 9? is actually the choice. And because if you notice, I have 65 gold, so I'm not even going to go super, super negative to do it. But I want to keep that new style that we talked about, which is I'm going to stay above 50 gold, and I'm going to be greedy, right? Like, I'm going to be super, super greedy. I'm going to take risks. And then as I say that, I don't do that. So I broke the rules. But we go to 9. I'm like, F it. We're going to 9 because I want to get this, like, super synergies, this insane team. And anyways, we get Tusker, we get the werewolf in there, so now we have beast synergy. Don't you just love, like, post commentary? I mean, Squirrel just knows how to, like, shit on his own face. It's awesome. You gotta love it. I'm like, I won't do this, and then I literally do it. What can I say? I can't resist myself. So anyways, it is good. We're crushing through. That other person did get within 3 heroes, so honestly, maybe if I didn't level, that would have looked different, but that was from their point of view anyway, so not a big deal. Here, that Dark Spirit is looking juicy, you know, gives me Warlock. It's a nice unit. And now I kind of have a rough choice because my Tusker is 1 star, same with my Werewolf, but they give me 6 Warrior and they also give me Beast Synergy. So I'm like, should I keep them in? Should I put in a Dark Spirit? Meh. You know, I'm really between them. And you're going to kind of see that in this game, that is probably the most uncomfortable thing. And look at that path. The pathing just kills me. The Fallen Witcher literally runs away from the spot that he ends up just going back to and then goes around to the front of their God of War. So, hey, who knows? But you can already see the Fallen Witcher, even at the 2 stars, popping off, and Doom in the 2nd position on our DPS. So things are looking good. Our economy is fat. We're at 41. There are one other team that's at 50. We hit a Fallen Witcher, beautiful. We get a Strange Egg. That does drop us below 50. So hey, why don't we keep re-rolling a little bit? Bam! Hit another Fallen Witcher. Okay, can we do it? It's like I'm getting excited now. Okay, we're 3 away. And if you all remember last time, I was 1 Fallen Witcher away from the 3 star. So in this game, I will tell you, and this is the interesting thing, at a certain point, there's like a choice. It's, do I ensure a perfect game, or do I ensure getting a 3-star Fallen Witcher? Like, the choice does come. There's still a chance I can get a perfect game, and the reason that becomes a choice is, if I would have played this out to where I guarantee a perfect game, then I don't guarantee that the enemies live long enough for me to get a Fallen Witcher. So if you're wondering what I mean by that, that is exactly what I mean. And we can discuss that as those come up. But anyway, so we have 1, 2 mages, 2 hunter teams, a feather team, and a glacier knight. So things are fine. We're hitting the berserker. Not a big deal. Once again, I'm not going crazy through my economy. I'm just kind of staying within the 40s and 50s and not going too crazy with the reroll because I want to keep a nice fat economy. Bam, we do grab the Doom since we have the economy is fine to do that, and we do combined. And here's where I decide to take out the 1-star Tusker. And I think next round I wanted to switch on the Dark Spirit for the Werewolf, because I lose the Beast, I lose the 6 Warriors anyways, I might as well get in the Dark Spirit, which is definitely better than a 1-star Werewolf, unless it's for synergies, so we do go for that. We still dominate the Mage, which is beautiful, but you can see the things are getting closer, right? And what I was saying about guarantee the perfect game versus not is, I could easily aggressively roll. If you look at people's economies, they're the only people with economies even close to mine are only at level 8, and they're already almost dead, right? So what that means is I could reroll aggressively, and if I reroll aggressively, I'm going to hit some of these upgrades, right? I'm going to hit maybe my Berserker, my Siren, Pirate Captain, right? And I have a Strange Egg. So if I would roll down to, let's say, 20, 30 gold, I almost am guaranteed to hit multiple upgrades, and I'm already at level 9. Keep that in mind, right? So, and why that's important is if I'm at level 9, my probability of getting forecast is much higher than everybody else. So that's exactly what I'm saying here is I could have guaranteed that I would have went perfect game here, but no, I'm gambling it. And another reason I'm gambling it is, like we said, I'm going for that super greedy, just econ as heavy as I can. Like, I want to end this game with 400 gold type of a mentality, and just go for it. So once again, stacking my Fallen Witcher. I'm trying to make him a beast. I want to turn him into an absolute beast. I could have held out for Heaven's Gift, but that also comes down to greed. I decide not to wait on the shield. I do combine it right then and there because I want to, I just want to make a super fat Fallen Witcher, and I want to try to get that perfect game too. So here we're just hitting Strange Eggs like nothing. We hit our Berserker, we hit our Siren, we did go down to 30 gold. That was more because the game was just giving me so much good stuff, right? That wasn't premeditated roll down, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to roll down right there. It was more like, oh, you gave me a Berserker. Oh, you gave me a Siren. Oh, you gave me a Strange Egg. Oh, well, I'm still below. Okay, I might as well might as well go down to the nearest 10. So anyways, wrecking through. Fallen Witcher's doing work. Doom, you can still see is doing work. Berserker, now that he's 2 stars, starting to climb up our DPS meter. So yeah, there we go. The other reason, by the way, and we can talk about now because I do pick up the Soul Reaper and the Ghost Prophet, is the reason I was thinking of mixing them in is because I feel that if you do 6 Warrior with the Demons, the problem is your front line is super filled, right? Taboo Witcher, Fallen Witcher are melee range, and then all of your warriors except for Berserker are melee range, right? So what that means is you have 5 warriors who melee, and bam, we hit our Rogue Guard, and you have a Fallen Witcher and a Taboo Witcher who are melee. So you have 7 melee on the board. So that I felt was kind of a problem last time because I couldn't get good engagements. So that's why my thought is, why don't we mix in a Soul Reaper, mix in a Prophet, because not only do we get Warlock, we get the Agaris synergy, and then now we have more backline heroes. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking, should I switch out one of my Fallen Witchers and put in another warrior? So I could put in a 2-star Tusker now, and I'll have my 6 warrior synergy back, but I'll be giving up some of my DPS on my Fallen Witcher, so that is a decision being made. Okay, but the big thing is, we're still perfect game. Okay, we're rolling towards perfection. We have almost the dream. We have the Rogue Guard, we have the Fallen Witcher, and we are 1 Fallen Witcher away from having a 3-star because we have a Strange Egg sitting on our bench. So I mean, like, I'm trying my best. I'm doing work to give you all this perfect game. Okay, so and you can just see like how greedy we're being. Right? Like, my bench is just loaded with stuff. I'm just being super, super greedy and riding this streak, and I'm even thinking of going to 10 on curve, and I'm like, okay, I would need 40 gold, I'm at 30, I would have to blow my economy, but I could be at 10, and I have a lot of juicy legendaries, so I'm kind of thinking about that, or I'm thinking, hey, do I just be extra greedy, wait for round 31, so I'll have Thunder Hides at 30, I can econ till then I can level to 10 at 31, and then I can put even more stuff in. Wow, another Strange Egg, right? So the game is just like, Squirrel, we're never going to let you econ because we're going to keep giving you stuff that just makes you almost have to roll, And bam, get the Doom, beautiful, and now I'm like, oh, Ghost, okay, a second Ghost Prophet, I have 2 Strange Eggs, I need 1 Strange Egg for my Fallen Witcher, but oh, the choices. And so we do put in the Ghost Prophet, removing one of our Fallen Witchers. Now, like you can see, there's more of a balance between our backline and our front line. So our melee heroes and our ranged heroes, there's more of a balance there. The Ghost Prophet, and at this point, by the way, I'm thinking about the Werewolf and the Tusker because I'm thinking realistically, what's my comp going to look like? So as soon as I hit a 2-star Ghost Prophet, I'm for sure targeting the Soul Reaper. And that means that I'm not going to have space for the 6 Warrior with a Tusker and a Werewolf. At best, I'll hit 6 Warrior and put one of them in when I go to level 10. But realistically, I'm not even going to go 6 Warrior because I do want to get in my Soul Reaper if I can level him. And then it's the same choice with the Dark Spirit. It's Dark Spirit, you're great, but I hit the 2-star Ghost Prophet first, and now that means I definitely want to get in my Soul Reaper instead of the Dark Spirit. So another thing is, like, the teams that I'm fighting, The teams that it looks like it's going to end with is another consideration, and I believe it's the mage team that I think that I'm going to end the game fighting. So it's the mage team and the glacier knight. Oh yeah, and by the way, bam, Axe of Fury. Okay, Fallen Witcher. So now in the fights, here's the key you want to look for. When you see, and by the way, we hit a Heaven's Gift also, so it's like beautiful, beautiful. Bam. Heaven's Gift, Axe of Fury, same round. I mean, RN Jesus is on my side in this game. I mean, things are good. Let's just put the items out there. Now, I mean, the dream is so close. The dream is so close at this point. Like, I can taste it. I'm like, one Fallen Witcher. Please, give me one Fallen Witcher, right? We're round 31. We are level 9, 40 gold, win streaking the whole game, and just have an absolutely sick team. Anyways, we're fighting the Glacier Knight. Our Rogue Guard just gets crushed. Taboo Witcher gets crushed. Siren's getting ult off. Can she clutch it? Okay, oh man, this is coming close. I'm like, oh, the nerves, the nerves. Oh, Berserker down. Uh-oh, the numbers are starting to favor the Glacier Knight. Can we do it? Okay, Fallen Witcher. We've seen our Fallen Witcher pull through before for us. If you remember last time's video, 5v1. Oh my gosh, he's going to do it. Is he going to do it? And no, perfect game, GG. Oh man, it was so close. And honestly, here, what the issue is I centered I took center of the board because on average against the other teams, it's the best position. The problem is the Glacier Knight went biased to one side, and the Glacier Knight took a position that normally they wouldn't take, which is he boxed himself into a corner. Normally they're going to do a flat row formation, so it just kind of didn't fit my expectations, and honestly, I wasn't scouting as much as I should have been scouting. So, and then we fight him back to back. But anyways, we already lost our perfect game, so now the only thing I care about is my Fallen Witcher and, yeah, getting my Fallen Witcher and to 3-star and just looking for the dream. So if you remember, we were talking about I could have played this to where I guaranteed a perfect game, and the reason why is my economy was plenty that I could have easily went to level 9, or I could have went to level 10. I could have went to level 10, I could have gotten in my other Doom, my other 2-star Doom, or I could have got in my other 2-star Fallen Witcher. The problem is, there's no way the Glacier Knight would have beat me at that point. I for sure would have stomped him because I would have a 2-hero advantage and my heroes were stronger. But the problem would be that I wouldn't necessarily hit my 3-star Fallen Witcher. So there's that choice that I was telling you about earlier. It was like, make the dream or... Okay, so now we're one away. I do use the egg on Pirate Captain, so that's a little, you know, and that was honestly probably a panic decision there because I needed the space and I didn't want to waste it, and yeah, you know, I think I should have just sold the Dark Spirit quicker. I was just holding on to her because at this point I want that Fallen Witcher. I needed to save that Strange Egg, so I don't know. Can we do it? Can we do it? And now I'm one away from a Doom. It's just, oh man, this game. So at this point, I actually want the Glacier Knight player to be beating me because I want to hit this Fallen Witcher so badly. Like, I'm guaranteed to win. There's no way he's going to catch back up to me, to be honest, because I'm just too far ahead economy-wise, right? Like, I'm level 10, he's level 9, but both of us have no gold. So from here on, I could end. I have 80 more health than him, right? So even if he was stomping me, I could literally just econ for 5 rounds, like spend nothing for 5 rounds, and then get my upgrades, and it's absolutely over. So at this point, I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm like, you know, win. I don't want him to win too heavily, but I want him to win so that I have time to hit that Fallen Witcher. And you can see we have our second Fallen Witcher right now sitting in the shop there, so I did lock for it, right? Once again, not some optimal play, but forget it. I'm so dedicated to this 3-star Fallen Witcher. The shame I felt reading all your comments last time, and I mean you all were so nice about it, like, Squirrel, it's okay, you tried, all this stuff. No, it just, like, your understanding just made me feel so much worse for failing all of you. So this time it's not happening. I'm showing the dream. Oh yeah, but anyways, so let's focus on the Fallen Witcher and notice the Axe of Fury. So the Axe of Fury, you can see that swiping. I mean, it's hard for me to show you, but if you see that like golden circle, that's just kind of swiping around. That is the Axe of Fury's effect. So what we're looking for is, you'll see it when before the Fallen Witcher ults. You'll see the Axe of Fury, and then bam, we hit the Strange Egg! And I was like, okay, the play, Doom? No, obviously Fallen Witcher. Obviously Fallen Witcher. Bam, the dream! And now we have our 4 range, we have our front line, so things are good. This is basically what I wanted to hit right here. And now I'm just kind of forming up. I want to make sure my Fallen Witcher transforms, and watch for Rogue Guard to ultimate, and then our Fallen Witcher, the Axe of Fury. Hopefully you all can see the cleave I'm talking about. But anyways, so you do notice that he no longer cleaves once he ultimates, and he being the Fallen Witcher. So Axe of Fury, unfortunately, once the Taboo Witcher transforms, the developers made the code right. He changes into a ranged unit, and Axe of Fury no longer works, but, you gotta test those things to learn. And the game does end, and we end with our Fallen Witcher, 835 DPS, 10k damage in a, what was that, like a 20-second round or something? And by the way, for those of you wondering, for the DPS, you take the damage, which was, I think it's 535, and then divide by the attack speed, which was 0.7. So that's how you get that 835 damage per second. We hit the dream. I did it. I didn't fail you all this time. First place, played super greedy, went for some insanity demon build. We got the 3-star Fallen Witchers with the Rogue Guard, and we saw that max DPS, and I'm pretty sure that is the highest possible DPS in the game, not counting items. So obviously if I got like tons and tons of attack items, I could stack those on the Fallen Witcher too. But as far as just a hero with optimized synergies goes, I'm pretty sure that's about as high as you could hit in a realistic synergy. I could mix in 6 beasts with the Fallen Witcher and a Rogue Guard, but that's obviously not a synergy that's going to hold on. But who knows? Maybe that will be my next challenge. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.